Alright, hello everyone, this is Team Rocket Draws with part 2 on how to draw Steelix. And if you guys haven't seen part 1, make sure to go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. I'll also put a link on the video. That way it can take you guys to part 1. Alright, so now for part 2. Now it's all about adding the details. So just adding any of those lines, you know, fixing anything. For example, this one, the small rock with the pattern, shows a little bit on top of the head right there. So as you can see, it's starting to look pretty similar to the reference, and that's a good thing. And now we're gonna start adding the crystals. So right here I'm just looking at the shapes that the rock makes, where like it breaks. So it makes 2 right here, and then we're gonna do one of the crystals. And something that I noticed now that I didn't, I noticed once I finished the drawing, that I didn't notice while I was drawing it, is that all those crystals line up. It's like if just a crystal went through the rock, you know, and for some reason I didn't see that while I was doing the drawing. And for this crystal, as you guys see, it's not that long. It barely goes further than the chin area, so just keep that in mind. And then over here on this side, just try to make it the same, you know, like try to line them up the same, because like I said, they end up they should line up. And then this one is the biggest one of them all, so you guys could just extend this one a little bit more, and just do a little bit more bigger, since it is, if you guys look at the references, the biggest one, the thickest one, and the longest one. And then at the top it ends at a point, like right in the middle, and then right here I add like the details, the small lines that he has on the crystal. You guys don't have to do that, but unless you guys really want to. But if you guys are planning to color it, I recommend that you guys don't really outline those that dark, because like if you guys notice, they're not that dark, you know. And if you got like a really light gray, go ahead, or just press slightly on the paper, that way they won't be so dark. Alright, so now for the crystals on this one, and I think this is the one where they don't add up, they don't match up. Yeah, so right here I'm just doing where the crystal sticks out, you know, which is like right in the middle of that hexagon part. And this one's not that long, it's pretty small. It's even, yeah. So it's almost like smaller than the length of that rock. So you guys can use the rock as a reference to know how far to make those, how big to make the crystals. So like each crystal is almost the same size as the rocks, like the length. So that's why I said to add the details later, like all this later, because it's just gonna make it more easier. It won't be that confusing. And this is the one that I think that doesn't add up, because I make it too much to the left, like I bend it, because I try to make it close to the reference, and on the reference it's like almost flat going to the left. And yeah, it doesn't add up, as you guys can see. So if I could change something, that's one of those things that I would have changed. It's not that noticeable unless you really pay attention to, but it kind of bothers me now that I know it's not looking right. It shouldn't be like that. So you guys could do a straight line going across, you know, just so you guys could make sure that it matches up. And I'm really sorry about that. Like I said, I didn't notice that. Alright, so this one should be like the length of the circle. And once again, this one does line up, which I'm pretty glad that I didn't mess up all the crystals. Alright, so now we got that, we're pretty much done with the body. Now it's just adding the rocks that are orbiting around him. And once again, you guys can use the reference for that. I do a few right now, like for this, for example, this one, I was just looking at how far it is from the face, from the head, and how long it is, you know, and then I know this one, there's a small one right there that connects to the head. So just base the size of these on the head, you know how far it is. And I'm not gonna do all of them, I'm just gonna do a few, and then the rest you guys could just use the reference, just so you guys could get a better idea, you know. So yeah, so now this one, there's a small one that connects to that one. And just look at the shapes, you know, that's all you guys have to do in the shapes, and they don't have to be 100%, but just try to make it as close as you can. And then we're pretty much done. After that, I'm gonna show you guys how he ends up looking like, because we do get pretty close to the what's it called, to the reference. So now these are the ones on the head, on the going over that rock. And the reason I didn't do the ones on the top is just because, like, since I know where these ones go, it's easier to place these and then just base the ones on top from the ones on either side, you know. So once again, please leave a like if it really helps me out, you guys. Just press the like button, you know, and just leave any feedback if you guys are enjoying the video, or if you guys are finding the tutorial helpful. It just helps me out a lot, you know, because it inspires me a lot. Like, I really don't care how many views I get, because if I get like hundreds of views, thousands of views, and I don't get any likes, and that kind of tells me that nobody likes the video, you know, or I don't know, like, because it takes a long time to do all these drawings. Like, for example, doing the drawing and then editing the video and then uploading the video, it takes a few hours, you know. And just by seeing those likes, it makes it all worth it, you know. And you guys giving me your feedback, it just makes it that worth it, you know. So please leave a like, and any feedback, like, let me know anything I can make better or improve on my drawing. So yeah, so now for those, I'm just gonna do those, and then I'll show you guys how it ends up looking like right now. The rest you guys could do them yourself, just look at the reference. So this is the like the rough sketch of it, how it ended up looking like. Like I said, I did those rocks, I finished it, and we're basically done. And this is how he ends up looking like clean, because what I do is that I erase every line, like it completely erase it, and those lines are still noticeable. So I just go over them, and then I just make any changes, and then this is how he ends up looking like, you know, colored. And I think I didn't do that bad job. I'll show you guys how I colored it in a little bit. But now that you guys got your drawing done, make sure that check your drawing, you know, go over your drawing, look at the reference, compare it a little bit to the reference, and then just look at anything that you guys might want to change. So maybe something doesn't look right, for example the crystals, maybe they don't line up. Now's the time to change it. Maybe you guys want to change the chin. Now's the time, because now that you guys got your full drawing, any little things that don't look right are gonna be more noticeable, you know. So just make any small changes just to make it that better, because honestly the changes that you guys can make are infinite, because there's always something that you guys could improve, you know. So it all depends on how far you guys want to go. So yeah, so as you guys see, this is how I ended up coloring them. I used Prisma Premier color markers, and I didn't have the right colors to color them, because for the gray shades I have like a warmer shade, and the ones for Steelix they're like cool grays, you know, and I didn't have the cool grays, so I only had the warm grays, but it still looks pretty good. It did a pretty good job. Yeah, so I didn't outline it in any ink or anything like that. I just left it in pencil, because for some reason I really like that look, that style. I know a lot of people outline their drawing, for example, like in Sharpie or anything like that, in pen, but I don't know, I like how it looks just in like color pencil maybe, and then on or with marking just the pencil, you know. As long as the pencil still shows up, I think it looks pretty good. And then for the crystals, I use color pencils, Prisma, not Prisma, Crayola color pencils. And then as you guys can see, they're pretty bright, like they stand out a lot. So what I end up doing is just erasing the the color a little bit, you know, since it is color pencils. You guys could still erase a little bit, you know. They're still erasable to a certain point, so I just erase it just so it wouldn't stand out that much, you know. And then for the crystals, I did outline them in pencil, but I didn't press that hard. That way they won't stand out that much, you know. That way they could look like crystals. And then we're basically done. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to send in this drawing to be featured on my next video, go ahead, or any of your Pokemon drawings that you guys want to share with all the Team Rocket grunts and everybody else that's watching this video. Make sure to send it to any of my not my channels, but to my Twitter, to my Facebook, or to my email. All of them are in the description. Go ahead, just let me know your name and maybe like the country where you're from, because like I like to know where like all my videos are being watched, you know, where all my fans are, or not fans, but like my subscribers and everything like that, you know. I want to know where you guys are from, how far you guys are from, because I'm based in the United States, you know. And recently I've received drawings from Canada, from Adam. I don't think I'm gonna forget you, Adam. You were the first one to send in your drawings, so that was a big thing for me, because like I was asking a lot of people over a lot of videos, and you were the first one to send them in, which really made my day, my week, and my year, basically. So, and then the other one was sent in, I can't remember his name right. It was Abrar. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it bad, homie, but yeah, and he was from Pakistan. And then I've had other subscribers from Mexico, one from Florida, which I, for some reason, I can never remember his YouTube name, but I think you know who you are. He was one of my first subscribers. So a lot of people. So yeah, so make sure to send in any of your drawings. I'll feature them at the beginning. I'll be happy to put them on my videos, that way everybody else could see your drawings, because since it is like in a way like a community Pokemon channel, you know, drawing channel. So if you guys want to share your work, go ahead. I'll be happy to see it. Yeah, so please leave a like right now. Please take the time just to press that like button. It really helps me out. And if you guys want to see more Pokemon tutorials, be notified when I'm gonna do when I upload my next one. Make sure to subscribe, you know, join Team Rocket for more videos. And if this is the first video that you guys have seen from me, make sure to subscribe, you know, or check out my channel at least. I have a ton of Pokemon tutorials. I have over 80 tutorials right now. And if you guys have any suggestions from any Pokemon that you guys want me to draw, go ahead, just leave it in the comment section, and or leave me any feedback. Let me know how I did, if there's something I could improve, or let me know how you did, you know. Leave any comments. Like, I really like reading all the comments of everybody, whatever it is, from good to bad feedback. I appreciate it, you know, because it's constructive criticism, if I could pronounce it right. So yeah, so I guess this is where we're gonna end the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it once again, and I guess I'll just catch you on the next one. Team Rocket Draws out.